the ancient Rome and what you need to know about it. Part 1. The origin of Rome. What is Rome? A city on 7 hills, the capital of Italy, but, that is today. Legend has it that Rome was founded in 753 BC by Romulus and Remus, twin sons of Mars, the god of war. The twins were rescued by a she-wolf, after being left drowned in a basket on the Tiber River by the nearby King Alba Longa. The twins lived to defeat the king and become incredibly strong. Then they found their own city on the river's bank. Both men wanted to name the city after its ruler, but they could not decide which of them would make the best king. They fought a great battle, and after killing his brother, Romulus became the first king of the Rome, which is named after him. Part 2. The Early Republic. The power of monarch was passed to 2 annually elected magistrates called consuls, and not to a monk. The consuls are controlled by the Senate, which consist of 300 fathers or the partition. Those who's not lucky to be born into the right families was called the plebs. The consuls also served as commanders-in-chief of the army. The magistrates, though elected by the people, were drawn largely from the Senate, which was dominated by the patricians, or the descendants of the original senators from the time of Romulus. Politics in the early republic was marked by long struggle between patricians and plebeians, the common people, who eventually attained some political power through years of concessions from patricians, including their own political bodies, the tribunes, which could initiate or veto legislation. Part 3. The military expansion. During the early republic, the Roman state grew exponentially in both size and power. Though the Gauls sacked and burned Rome in 390 BC, the Romans rebounded under the leadership of Marcus Furius Camillus, eventually gaining control of the entire Italian peninsula by 264 BC.
The day has dawned, grim and terrible. But how much more terrible to be facing Romans such as us? Even now, fear must weaken the bowels of our foe. Those overly proud men over there are the Carthaginians. They think they are our equals, our enemies. I think they are waiting to die. They have been whipped to the battlefield like cattle for slaughter. We are even matched in numbers, man for man, but that does not tell the whole story. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. Their elephants are going to be a problem, men, but one that we must face. So, let your battle cry be, victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
Rome then fought a series of wars known as the Punic Wars with Carthage, a powerful city-state in northern Africa. The first 2 Punic Wars ended with Rome in full control of Sicily, the western Mediterranean and much of Spain. In the Third Punic War, the Romans captured and destroyed city of northern Africa, a Roman province. Rome's military conquests led directly to its cultural growth as a society, as Romans benefited greatly from contact with such advanced cultures as the Greeks. Part 4. The Rise of Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar fulfill his role in Spain, he gained fame as a good governor and subdued 2 local tribes who have revolted against the Roman occupation. After completing his work in Spain, he has returned home in Rome. Upon returning, Julius focused on gaining a new political positions. He wants to be the highest priest in the Roman religion, but he was running against other senators, so Julius spent his own fortune because he don't want to lose this position. If he failed, his political career will be over. He allied himself to Marcus Crassus, the wealthiest man in Rome. Julius won the position, but he need to pay a huge debt to Marcus. Julius Caesar began his rise to power in 60 BCE by forging an alliance with another general, Pompey, and a wealthy patrician, Crassus. Together, these 3 men assumed control of the Roman Republic, and Caesar was thrust into the position of consul.
Many of you here today fought against me. Many of you wish me dead. Many of you perhaps still do. But I hold no grudges and seek no revenge. I demand only this: that you join with me in building a new Rome. A Rome that offers justice, peace, and land to all its citizens, not just the privileged few. Support me in this task, and old divisions will be forgotten. Oppose me, and Rome will not forgive you a second time. Senators! The war is over.
Part 5. From Julius to Augustus. Less than a year later, Julius Caesar was murdered on the March 14th, 44 BC by a group of his enemies. Consul Mark Antony and Caesar's great-nephew and adopted heir, Octavian, joined forces to crush Brutus and Cassius, and divided power in some with ex-consul Lepidus, what was known as the Second Triumvirate. With Octavian leading the western provinces, Antony the east, and Lepidus in Africa, they triumph over the forces of Antony and Queen Cleopatra of Egypt in the battle. By 29 BC, Octavian was the sole leader of Rome and all its provinces. To avoid having the same fate as Caesar, he made sure to make his position as absolute ruler acceptable to the public by restoring the political institution of the Roman Republic while in reality retaining all real power for himself. In 27 BC, Octavian assumed the title Augustus, becoming the first emperor of Rome. Part 6. The Roman Architecture. This is the aerial view of the Colosseum in Rome. It began between AD 70 to 72. The Colosseum could seat 50,000 people and measured 620 by 513 feet. Tourist in the Colosseum in Rome. Gladiators, animals, and soldiers engaged in all types of combat within the Colosseum. The Colosseum could even be flooded to allow naval reenactments to take place. Amphitheatre at Leptis Magna. It was located 60 miles from Tripoli in Libya. Leptis Magna was a strong ally of time and the birthplace of Roman Emperor Septimus Severus. The amphitheatre was built in AD 56. Temple of Saturn of Septimius Severus. Colosseum in the background. Roman Forum. This is the center of the ancient Rome. The Forum was used for public meetings, religious spectacles, legal courts, commerce and more. Hadrian's Wall on rolling hills. Running 73 miles from coast to coast, Hadrian's Wall protected the province of Britain from barbarian invaders to the north. Roman soldiers began construction in AD 112. Housestead's Roman fort ruins on Hadrian's Wall. Housestead was one of the many forts built along Hadrian's Wall to protect the Roman Empire from barbarians tribes in the northern Great Britain, the Roman aqueduct Segovia, Spain. It was built between AD 98 to 117. This Roman aqueduct carried water 10 miles into the heart of Segovia, Spain. It is one of the best preserved works of Roman engineering, the Arch of Constantine against the Colosseum in Rome. This triumphal arch celebrates the Emperor Constantine and incorporates many Pref 7 works of Roman art. Via di Mercurio at Pompeii. Constructed from blocks of lava or laid over heavy stone, Roman roads followed extremely straight paths, via Appia. It began in 312 BCE and extending almost 330 miles. The Appian Way was the main road from Rome to southeast Italy and beyond.